20 peso price per kilogram of rice would likely remain an unfulfilled promise going by the pronouncements of the Agriculture Department. DA officials were grilled on President Bongbong Marcos' campaign promise at the hearing of the House Appropriations Committee. Mr. Marcos, who is also the Agriculture Secretary, was absent at the hearing, so the task of explaining the high prices of rice fell on the undersecretaries.
Again, the question is the 20 pesos viable as a campaign promise of the President?
Mr. Chair, madali lang namang sagutin. Ang problema, umiiwas sa sagot.
Yes. I cannot answer that, Mr. Chair. To be honest, we never discuss about those things that you're asking, Mr. Chair, with the President.
Within the next 2 years, posible ba yung 20 pesos na kilo ng bigas?
Next 2 years po?
Next 2 years.
Baka mahirap po.
Based on the DA's latest data, a kilogram of rice in Metro Manila costs 46 pesos to as much as 65 pesos depending on the quality. DA officials blame the high prices on expensive imported rice and the steep farming costs. The DA says rice prices will go down a bit when the harvest season peaks in October, but lawmakers say the agency isn't doing enough.
We expect, Mr. Chair, that by harvest time, if it will stabilize at 45 to 46, that will be good for our farmers.
That's still far from the campaign promise of 20.
Outside the Batasang Pambansa, members of the Kilusang Magbubukid ng Pilipinas protested the paltry budget for agriculture. The group notes the DA and Department of Agrarian Reform will only get barely 3% of the proposed 5.768 trillion peso budget. The DA isn't giving up on its goal to achieve a rice sufficiency rate of at least 95% when Marcos's term ends in 2028. 31 billion pesos of its budget for 2024 has been allotted for boosting rice production. During the hearing, the DA denied the existence of a rice cartel, which a lawmaker found hard to believe.
I don't believe, Mr. Chair, there's a
The
rice
Philippine, this is my first time that you answered there is no rice cartel. Kinakailangan, Mr. Chair, maging aware ang DA na merong rice cartel. May kumukontrol ng presyo sa mga rice traders.
The DA backs the importation of rice to ensure ample supply while waiting for the harvest season. Xianne Arcangel, CNN, Philippines.